Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of The Cloudy Vape. In this video we're going to be talking about the Aromamizer version 2, and there's 3 versions of this version 2. Huge improvements from the original. Only thing I hate that Aromamizer does. Why do you guys do this? Figure out something else with the stupid spitback protection. And I say that with the utmost love. I say that with so much love because you guys make such good devices, such good products, but figure out something else with the spitback drip tips. I personally cannot stand them. I can't stand them. They make me so flustered. So anyways, I have a 0.3 ohm build, if I didn't already say it. It is about 45 watts. And what I like the most about this upgraded version, not only are there tons of options and you can remove the silver plated copper weird thing that is inside of the actual deck, or inside of the actual tank section or whatever, the barrel section, is that the airflow is much more prominent. It's very, very intense airflow, good airflow. The last one was so restricted and I did not like it. I did not like it, Sam I Am. I did not like Aromamizer man. I don't know. But I'm going to have a little vape, dive down, talk about it, talk about the pros and cons, and then yap more and waste more of your life. That's why I'm here. I make YouTube videos to waste your life. Let's have a vape. The strip tip's a little too big for me. Just a little too big. It's just kind of uncomfortable. Alright, let's dive down, check it out. Alright, so here's the Aromamizer version 2 by Steam Crave. So a few markings on here, nothing crazy. Steam Crave and stuff. So this one on the side, it'll say round, hexagonal, or glass. Why it says that, I talked about a little bit. But yeah, so you do get extra goodies and stuff in here. What this is, this actually changes out the cylinder airflow type thing you got going on in the center. You have some O-rings, some screws, and then here is your, actually I won't even take it out of the package because I have another one. This is your 510 connection. So what you would do is, if you don't like this huge bore type thing, you would just take this, pop that right down in there, and then you can put a 510 connection. So it does have an adapter and not too bad. And also, by the way, I don't know if anybody has mentioned this, but the Mutation X version 2, version 3 tips will also fit very snug on this. So if you want to use the Mutation X version 2, version 3 tips, you can. And that's actually what I've been using because I like it a little bit more than the anti-spitback original, this one. But yeah, so let's just look at the decks, because the deck on the hexagonal and the cylinder are the same, and they really look like the original. So you kind of have like a step down going in, kind of grooved in, and then you have about a 2-3 millimeter juice flow channel, and then just your 3-post design. Nothing really fancy there, just a simplistic build. So just got a center post build set up in there. See on the sides, that's about what's going on. You don't really want to get that cotton up on those steps. This one looks a little bit on there, but not too much. Just don't really get the cotton up against the walls, because you kind of create a straw type thing with your juice, so you don't want to do that. Looking inside here, same exact style as before. You kind of have this airflow coming up all around. Airflow comes up, comes in on the sides, goes down, spins around, and then comes up right to center, and then is restricted by the anti-spitback kind of stopper, which is on this drip tip, kind of like the original. You have like 4 holes going around. I don't really like the sensation. I don't like how it vapes. But without that drip tip, using the Mutation X version 4 drip tip or version 3 drip tip, it works really well, or even just a standard 510 drip tip, it works really well. So the change up is, okay, now they have the cylinder one, they have your hexagonal one. This, again, same version 2, but different styling. But these decks are pretty similar. If you see, this is one that is not built. As I just said, you know, decent juice well, 3-post design, and just like that little extra step on the juice well. So that's what your deck's going to look like. So these two are similar in decks, but the this one is a little bit different just because the way it's shaped to fit this glass. So the actual deck itself is the same, like how the posts are set up and the juice well, but you kind of have this extra ring going around to seal off this glass. So it seals off the glass pretty well. And I know I'm going back and forth, but I'm kind of just trying to show them all at the same time. But let's just dive into this hexagonal one real quick, because, you know, it is pretty simplistic. So you have a, you know, I would say 7 millimeter airflow on one side, 7 millimeter on the other, and they're about 2 millimeters in height. You have a Delrin insulator around here. This airflow pops off just like that. Not too bad, and that exposes all this airflow just like that. So as you put this down and you screw it around, you can see you will have you know, you'll have other options for airflow. So you'll have like wide, smaller, even smaller, and etc, etc, etc. So those are just the different options, and whatever you adjust on this side will adjust on the other side. Or you just pop it off, vape it like that, and have it wide open airflow on all the sides. So that, again, that is just an option. The other one is, you know, this deck I already talked about. Now the other thing, which I can pull off right, let me see if I can just pop it off. Probably not. If I just grab this and push it down. There we go. So all I did was just looked inside where there was a groove right inside and just pushed down. And so that pops up this little airflow thing. And now you have this in all of these. So we're going to flash to each of them. Here's your silicone, your cylinder one. You see inside you have that kind of waviness going on. And you can see easily on the glass you have that waviness going on. You see right there you have that wave airflow cyclone type thing going on. And this is, I believe it's like, it's either a brass or a copper, and it's silver plated, something like that. So as you're about to see, I'm about to make a horrible mistake and break the glass. I was so upset when this happened. All I was trying to do was remove the inner kind of airflow section, and then, you know, I removed that top cap, and then all of a sudden, you know, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, crack. It just cracked on me. I believe what happened was that the inner section that kind of has the wavy cyclone thing going on kind of just angled wrong, and as I was pulling out the top cap, what I thought I did was kind of pop out that airflow section, but really what happened was it just stayed on the top cap. So when I went to pull out the top cap, kind of angled weird, and then the pressure I put on it at the same time cracked that glass. So really I was about done kind of talking about the whole device anyways. The only thing I wanted to show you guys before I wrapped up was the fact that you can replace the inner section with this pure stainless steel section. So that, you know, that review might have been botched a little bit, so I'm kind of doing this about a week later after that happened. I was really frustrated that I broke the glass on camera, but I thought, hey, I might as well just show you guys what happened because, you know, mistakes happen. So real quickly, I just want to show you, if you just basically take off the deck, right? So I just popped off the deck on this hexagonal one. You take off the deck, you kind of just reach your finger in and just get some pressure and pull out that intersection. What it is there's a little lip right here, and then there's also an O-ring inside of this. Basically, there's an O-ring underneath this. Well, it's maybe it's not an O-ring. No, yeah, it's an O-ring. Looks like an O-ring. So there's an O-ring inside of this Delrin, kind of at the very bottom if you look down there. And what you would do is, so you can just press fit this in, and that'll clip in. So before I broke that glass, all I was trying to show you guys was that they gave you this replacement stainless steel section for all three of the different styles of this Aromamizer version 2. So here's the stainless steel section. Here's how it compares. So this is like, you can see the coloring difference. This is like a silver plated copper or brass, maybe. I cannot remember. I just know some people might have an issue having that touch your juice. So, you know, if all else fails, you have this option. So this little indentation section like that, the larger section should go towards the bottom of the deck like that, and the indentation should go on the top. So just put that indentation in, kind of just press fit it down in, and you'll feel it click in because there's an O-ring in there. And let's see if I can get it in. There you go. So now it's in. Not too bad if you look inside. So it kind of just creates, again, that top airflow type thing, reducing the chamber a little bit, reducing the airflow, and that is that. You do have the option of just popping it out and not even using it, just using it as a top airflow, kind of like the Support RDA by Watofo. So again, like I said, the only reason I really wanted to show you this once more before I wrap up this review is because I broke the glass one, and the glass one really was my favorite out of all three of these. I really love the glass one, but you know what? I made a mistake and broke it. So instead of waiting for the company to send me another one and waste their time and their money, and you know, I just didn't want to take another one from them because they already sent it out. They were gracious enough to send it out for review. I just didn't want to take another one from them because I made the dumb mistake of you know, breaking the glass. So you know, we all make mistakes. It just happened to be, you know, spotlights on me tonight, so Cloudy's a dum-dum. But yeah, so that's the real quick review about you know, the Aromamizer version 2. But let's go up to FaceTime and talk about it just a little bit more. All right, let's talk about the pros and the cons. Right away, the con is the drip tip. As I always say, hate the strip tip. Absolutely hate the strip tip. Steam Crave, Aromamizer, fix this crap. I don't like this drip tip. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't enjoy it. The rest of it is awesome. I really appreciate and absolutely want to give all of Steam Craze, BJ Shy, whatever the dude's name is, a big hug for giving us an option to remove that Cyclone silver-plated, whatever, I'm pretty sure it's silver-plated, chrome-plated, silver-plated, copper something, brass or something like that. It definitely is not stainless steel because the color is funky as all heck. I just really appreciate you gave us a stainless steel option for the center, as you saw in the up close. I appreciate that, you know, you went out with the glass, hexagonal, cylinder shape. You guys just did it right. You definitely did it right. Definitely gave us a bunch of options at a decent price. So for flavor chasing, even vapor chasing, I mean, this definitely has some extreme airflow settings for what it is. I really enjoy it. I do like it very much. I'm sorry, but I like it way more than the tank. The tank is just not a big fan of mine. I don't like the tank that Aromamizer or Steam Crave came out with, the Aromamizer RDA-V2. Not a huge fan of that one. But these are just awesome. Huge improvement from the original, and I enjoy it very much. So if this is something you're looking for, if you want a RDA that gives you decent vapor production, if not substantial vapor production, and also ridiculous, redonkulous good flavor, definitely check out one of these. I personally would recommend getting the glass one over all the other ones. The glass one is just, you know, my personal preference. That's what I like the most. Probably the cylinder and the glass one, the stainless steel cylinder and the glass one. The hexagonal one is for the birds, in my opinion. That's just my thought. So yes, that is all. Gonna wrap up this review, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please like it. If you like my videos in general, please subscribe, and as always, stay classy and keep vaping.